Mike Tyson gets knocked out cold by Jake Paul. Don't worry, guys, didn't happen yet, or it did, and my prediction was accurate. This is a prediction video of Mike Tyson fight 24 hours before the fight. If you guys like this kind of content and want to see my other prediction videos, click on the link above here. I predicted the outcome of the Mike Tyson of kickboxing, Badr Hari. I predicted his losses, and I did some breakdowns on his fights. Anyways, if you like this kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Hit the bell button so you don't miss out on nothing. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down why Mike Tyson will get knocked out, why Mike Tyson will probably lose and get hurt, lose, get hurt, or both. I will also really break down why this is, because a lot of people have the opinion that Mike Tyson is going to win, including my own mother. She told me she's seen some videos, and this is why she thinks Mike Tyson is going to win, because she saw him hitting the pads, which is what a lot of people think, of course. And I'm also going to break down, last and least, I'm going to break down why and how Jake Paul might lose. But my prediction stands. I don't make half-ass predictions. My prediction is Mike Tyson will definitely lose this fight. Now, in the beginning, when I found out about this fight, I wasn't even going to do a prediction because I didn't take this fight seriously. Like many people didn't really think this was going to be a real fight. Just like I didn't do a prediction on Viking Samurai fighting Shane Mosley because I knew it was going to be a bullshit fight. And, of course, Viking Samurai got injured and it didn't go through, which I already suspected something like this would happen. I didn't think it was going to be a real fight anyways. Apparently it was. That's why my Viking Samurai pulled out, because he knew it was going to get fucked up. That said, with this fight, I thought this would be the case, but it's not. It's actually going to be a real boxing match. This is actually for real going to go on Mike Tyson's professional record. I did not know this. They're going to fight with 14-ounce gloves, and they're going to do 2-minute rounds, just like in the Olympics. A lot of people think, oh, well, what, 2 minutes is not enough. It's easy. It's not easy. Anyone who says 2 minutes is easy has never sparred before. It's definitely not easy to do 2 rounds of fighting or sparring at full contact in any kind. Taekwondo, kickboxing, MMA, boxing, it doesn't matter. Muay Thai, it's difficult 2 rounds, okay? You need stamina, you need to be conditioned for that. Now, I'll give a brief example, okay? Badr Hari, the Mike Tyson of kickboxing, went on a losing streak, like 4 or 5 losses in a row. I predicted a bunch of his losses when everybody thought he was going to win. And Badr Hari was in between 33 and 37, 38 years of age when he went on this losing streak. He kept losing. Okay, and the first fight, he was actually ahead, and then he injured his arm. This is what I predict could happen to Mike Tyson. He's probably going to either hurt himself trying to hurt Jake Paul, or Jake Paul's going to catch him slipping and knock him out. Have you guys even seen Jake Paul knock people out? The same way he's knocked out other people, this is the same way he can knock out Mike Tyson. It's not like Mike Tyson's brain's any different than the people that Jake Paul has knocked out in the past, okay? Jake Paul is a real fighter, even though he's a YouTuber. He's come a long way from his first YouTube videos. I know that's hard for a lot of people to accept. A lot of people don't like him. And hey, guys, I'm not a fan of neither one of these two guys, so my opinion is 100% biased as always, even when I'm a fan. I used to be a fan of Badr Hari, and I predicted a bunch of his losses because my opinion is biased. Now, with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, I'm not a fan of neither one of these two guys. I don't dislike Mike Tyson, okay? And I don't like Jake Paul necessarily. I don't really care even, I also don't think Mike Tyson is the baddest man on the planet. I think those titles belong to heavyweight kickboxers, because I don't think Mike Tyson could hang at all in a real fight with kicks allowed against a Badr Hari or a Peter Arts or even a Rico Verhoeven. I don't think he could last. Neither could Jake Paul. But that's besides the point, okay? I don't consider these two guys the baddest man on the planet, not even by a little. And keep in mind, Jake Paul is not fighting a prime Mike Tyson. Badr Hari went on this losing streak, and people started saying he was old after all these losing streaks at 38 years of age, because he was out of it. He got locked up, did some prison time. He didn't train for a long time. Now, Mike Tyson is 58, guys. I don't know where you guys get off thinking he can beat a 27-year-old professional boxer at 58. Now, if the fight was like the thumbnail that I put, where Mike Tyson's young, that would have been a different story. I wouldn't even be close to saying that Jake Paul could beat Mike Tyson. But this is not the old Mike Tyson we're talking about, guys. This is the new old Mike Tyson. Older of age, almost 60, almost a senior citizen, or a senior citizen already in some cases. He's definitely old enough for Holland to be eligible to live in an old people home, all right, where they have a nursing home available and all this other shit. I'm just saying, the guy is definitely old to fight, period. And he's got injuries, and he himself said when he hit the pads the first time, when all this hype happened about Mike Tyson fighting, when everybody's he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know if you guys remember that, and he said that he was sore for like 2 weeks, and Joe Rogan starts laughing, and he's like, "Hey, hey, it's not funny. Hey, hey." I don't know if you guys remember that, and then Joe Rogan got a little intimidated. But yeah, this is the case. Just from hitting those pats, he gets tired, and anyone can look good hitting pats, guys. Just because he looks okay hitting the pats doesn't mean that he's not going to injure himself once he's in the fight. Doesn't mean he won't get gassed out. Doesn't mean Jake Paul won't catch him slipping with a nasty punch and knock him out. That's where I put my money. I put my money on Jake Paul knocking out Mike Tyson. Just how Badr Hari was knocked out many times in his mid to late 30s. I did predictions on this as well. I will link him at the end of the video as well, my prediction playlist. And yeah, the only reason how I see Mike Tyson winning, guys, is if he actually benefited from the training he did with Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd Mayweather is a master of not getting hit. And I'm not a fan of many fighters, but I'm definitely a fan of Floyd Mayweather. I'm like a fan of fighters that I've learned shit from, that I've watched fighting and actually taken something from. And Floyd Mayweather is one of the biggest reasons why I don't really get hit when I spar people in Holland, because I've studied all his defensive moves. And if he actually applies Floyd Mayweather's defense effectively in this fight against Jake Paul, then Mike Tyson might have a chance. He might have a chance, against him. But I see that as a minor probability. I would not count on it. I would not bet on it. But if Mike Tyson is successful, I think it will have to do with his defense. He has to have good defense. If he goes in there bob and weaving, coming in swinging at Jake Paul, I think he's gonna be in for a ride, because Jake Paul's gonna be ready for that. So he must have a really good game plan if he wants to have a chance against Jake Paul. And all of you Jake Paul haters, man, all I can tell you guys is the kid can fight. The kid can fight. And as always, I always have a surprise for you guys at the end of the video. I will challenge the winner of this fight to a kickboxing match. And I really hope it ends up being Jake Paul in a way, because I really rather challenge a 27-year-old guy in his prime than a 58-year-old. I mean, but still, the winner of this fight, I will challenge to a kickboxing match. That said, I don't think they can take leg kicks. I don't think they can take body kicks. It's a whole different game to be kicked, and I don't even think they'll take this fight. But I will just put the challenge out anyways to whoever wins this fight. And if this fight goes to decision, which is what I was thinking would happen in the beginning, if nobody gets hit, nobody gets knocked out, nobody gets hit hard, nobody gets knocked out, then I'm gonna have to say that this fight was probably fixed, and that it wasn't a real match. And if that's the case, if that's what I suspect happened, I will make a video on that. But so far from what I've seen now, it looks like it's gonna be a real fight, a real war, and it looks like someone's getting knocked out. And if someone's getting knocked out, I'm afraid that's gonna be Mike Tyson, guys. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what it is you guys think. Okay, I know a lot of people think Jake Paul's gonna lose. A lot of people think Mike Tyson's gonna knock him out like it's the 80s or the 90s. But that's not gonna happen, guys. It's not gonna be like that. Trust me on this. It won't. I know a lot of us want to. A lot of us wish it would. But and also one more thing before I finish this video. Jake Paul has a big mouth, and he be saying, "Oh, I'm gonna dethrone Mike Tyson." Motherfucker, even if you beat him, you're not dethroning shit. You're not fighting like a prime Mike Tyson, bitch. Okay? And if you want to fight kickboxing, fight me. I'll fuck you up. I'll kick your legs. I'll kick your body. I'll break your ribs. I'll break your legs with kicks. One kick to the head and you're done. One kick to your liver and you're done. A few low kicks down there, and I don't think you can fight either anymore. So I'm just saying, like, you're good at boxing and all that, but in a real fight, like in a street fight or in a kickboxing match, I will fuck you up. Okay? So I'm just saying, yeah, you're not gonna dethrone anybody even if you win. And somewhere deep inside, I really, if I have to hope, who do I hope wins? I hope fucking Mike Tyson wins, like everybody else does, guys. I hope Mike Tyson wins, but I'm not making a prediction based on hope, based on what I want happening. Like professionally for the YouTube channel, of course, I now that I made the prediction, I'd rather Jake Paul win so I can also challenge him. But deep inside, I really hope Mike Tyson fucks him up. But This is just fantasy, guys, to think that he can win. Okay, so if you guys want to see a playlist of my predictions, including the kickboxing Mike Tyson, Bada Hari, the Mike Tyson the kickboxing, click on this link right here. If you guys want to see me outkick movie stars, click on this link right here. If you guys want to see story about me fighting a cartel member in Mexico as a bouncer, click on this link here. And YouTube things you might want to see